Welcome to the Wye Mountain Daffodil Festival. 7 acres with over 80 varieties of daffodils and arts and craft stations, food vendors, free admission, and parking. It was supposed to be March the 1st through the 9th, 2025, but because of a late daffodil season, it's been extended through the 16th. That's March the 1st through the 16th at Wye Mountain. For exact information, you can go to Wye Mountain Church on Facebook or 22,300 Highway 113 in Bigelow, Arkansas. Again, that's 22,300 Highway 113 in Bigelow, Arkansas. Now, we're going to show you a map here in a minute how to get there. The bottom line is that the Daffodil Festival has become a tradition. This is the 47th annual Daffodil Festival. In 1927, a half a bushel of leftover daffodil bulbs were planted in between the fruit trees on the property by the Wye Mountain Community Church founders, about 1 mile from the current flower field. The founders of the church were actually a couple of farmers, and so they actually went to market one year and a bushel basket of daffodil bulbs were given to them. If you can have these, if you'll bring them back in a couple years, is what one of the offers said. In 1948, the daffodils had multiplied. The church and Wye Mountain Historic District decided to transplant 65 bushels to their current location. The flowers were sold in Oklahoma, Kansas, and Little Rock. Every spring, they would pick the flowers and take them to market. And then they realized it was a lot of work. Maybe they should just allow people to come to the field. So about 47 years ago, they had the first ever Arkansas Daffodil Festival at Wye Mountain. The Wye Mountain United Methodist Church, the Wye Mountain Extension Homemakers Club, and the Wye Mountain Community Club were the first ones to put on the festival. Unfortunately, they allowed people to park and pick the very first day, so all of the flowers were gone within just a few days. Church members, community volunteers, and visitor donations have allowed the festival to grow to the 7 acres of rolling beautiful hills and daffodils. Again, this is completely free and no charge at all. As long as the flowers are blooming, people are welcome to come. They only come to pick the flowers at the closing weekend of the event, which this year will be March the 16th. The festival again will run between March the 1st and March the 16th. There'll be live music, more history, crafts for kids, actions, vendors, and of course, 80 different types of daffodils. They'll be roped off for a section for people to bring their animals, but as a rule, don't bring your pets to let them run in the daffodils. The Wye Mountain Community Church and Wye Mountain Community Area are very easy to find. Simply leave the east gate onto Highway 5, down past Crows to the Crows station, turn left, and go north on Highway 9 up to a place that we call Williams Junction. That's basically where Highway 9 goes through the National Forest and kind of T-bones into Highway 10, which is also called Cantrell. You'll turn back right and go just a little bit further back to the very edge of the Lake Maumelle watershed. At that point, right at the corner, you'll turn onto 113. The left onto Highway 113 and go north about 4 miles. It's a curvy little piece of road, but right before you get there, you'll notice there's a 90-degree curve and you're there. There is free parking. There is the Methodist Church is right there. It's a beautiful, beautiful location. And I encourage you, take your family, take your kids, and take your cameras. It is a lot of fun. Beautiful, beautiful area. If you'll notice, this actually drives past the Highway 9 Ouachita National Trail access point that we went by last week. Once again, the dates have changed. We drove past the Highway 9 marker and went on up to Bigelow to the Wye Mountain area to see the daffodils because it was the 1st through the 8th. When we got there, there were only 3 or 4 daffodils of 7 acres that had bloomed out. So there were vendors and people there, a lot of disappointed people there. But they have since extended it from March the 1st to March the 16th. Again, the days of operation this year are from March the 1st through March the 16th. Come and join us and have a great time. I strongly suggest show up on the last few days where you can actually pick the daffodils. They will just ask you to leave a donation. I thought touring the Methodist Church next door was absolutely beautiful. It's a rustic turn-of-the-century church that you just don't find things like this around. It's a great little turn back to get in the country, and you're probably, you're maybe 40 minutes from downtown Little Rock, maybe 20 minutes from West Little Rock. Thanks for joining us again on Hot Springs Village Venues. We will see you next time. And by the way, please remember to thank and appreciate our sponsors here. Hot Springs Village Venues is brought to you by KVRE at 92.9 and streaming worldwide on iHeartRadio. KVRE is your family-owned local hometown radio station, so be sure and tune in for live local programming, news, sports, and information every day at 92.9. Beehive Hangout. Hot Springs Village Beehive Hangout has been an institution since the day it opened, serving great fresh food, wonderful music, games, trivia, and a cold glass of something to drink anytime. Come by and experience the relaxed atmosphere and great food at the Beehive Hangout today at 220 Minorca in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas, or call 501-777-8176. You can also set up reservations at beehivehsv.com to reserve your table. HSV Radio. HSV Radio is heard every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. or streaming on any of the major platforms. Hot Springs Village Radio is an eclectic mix of music, motivation, great music history, and Saturday morning fun. Join us every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. 92.9. And brought to you by the Hot Springs Village Voice, Hot Springs Village only newspaper, also serving all of Saline and Garland County. Your local newspaper for local events. No one else has more local news than the Hot Springs Village Voice about the Hot Springs Village area. Sign up today at hsvvoice.com or call 501-623-6397. Again, that's 501-623-6397. Located at 3576 North Highway 7 in Hot Springs Village, Arkansas, just in front of Walmart. Brought to you by Gotta Go Vacations. www.gottagovacations.com. Troy Woods and Patrick Cunningham at 501-204-4805 can help you with any of your travel needs. Patrick and Troy have been airline stewards for decades, and their experience and their travel can serve you well. GottaGoVacations.com, again, that's GottaGoVacations.com, can help you book the perfect tour for you. Whether it's a riverboat cruise up the Mississippi or the Rhine, these guys are who you need to call. 501-204-4805. Troy or Patrick, 501-204-4805. GottaGoVacations.com. D&D Village Properties, Hot Springs Village only short-term rental with over 2,100 five-star reviews. All properties are lakefront. They include complimentary kayaks, hot tub, pet-friendly, and a stunning view of the lake. Visit DD Village Prop today for your vacation getaway.